What's going on, everybody? Make sure to hit the subscribe, drop a comment, all that good stuff. So let's get into it. So this dude, Matthew Vaughn, right? He's a director. He actually directed Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class, Kingsman 1 and 2, which honestly, Kick-Ass was the only good thing that he actually did. X-Men was whack when he did it, and Kingsman, I didn't even care about watching it. So this dude actually comes out, right? And he says, right, quoting him, that he thought that it was a mistake putting the Batman vibe into the Superman world. They're just not relatable in any way. In his mind, it should be fun. So what he's trying to say is that he is the type of person that supports what Walter Hamada and the whole Justice League and James Gunn is trying to do. All right? They're just trying to give us that MCU style that everything is cheerful, everything is colorful, everything is so bright, everything is all happy, like nothing is supposed to be dark, right? Let me stop and say something real quick, all right? Which war in history or throughout our time, right, until the day of today or in the futures, has war been cheerful or happy? Why do I say that? It's always been dark, all right? Nobody goes to war happy, stays in war, battles, and leaves it happy, cheerful, or colorful, right? That's what I like about Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder actually gave us a real tone in cinema quality. All right. He gave us that cinematic feeling, all right, of what it was to be in the shoes, in the point of view of these characters, and us seeing what would happen in a real life situation. All right. It doesn't have to be 100% real life like The Dark Knight, but what Zack Snyder gave us was the vision that I like to go with, and that's the vision that I prefer, right? Why? Because you have Batman that's been fighting for what, like 20, 30 years already in Gotham. Dude's already worn out. He's tired. I would be too, and I know you would. You're going to tell me that cops today don't get tired of dealing with the crime that they go through every day in the streets with the injustice? They are too, all right? Now, when it comes to this, all right, this guy wants a happy and cheerful world. Come on. You have Superman, right? You have an alien invasion, all right? I get the colorful part. Okay, you're going to have your little parts where it's going to be colorful, and you can't say that Zach didn't give us that because he actually gave us that too, all right? Now, when you want a movie to be fully colorful and cheerful, that's what we have. I, as a moviegoer, have a problem because it shouldn't be too real. Just make us feel like we're in there, and that's what Zach gave us. Now, this director comes out and starts running his mouth and saying all this, but you can tell. Look, I'm an indie director, right? Majority of directors, they have egos, all right? They have a persona. They want to be this one person, and they're like, hey, my vision is better than yours. Look, man, it's all the same. We're all pretty much the same when it comes to it, all right? Kick-Ass was good. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed that movie, all right? Pretty hardcore, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And when you compare that to Zack Snyder, they're pretty much on the same level, all right? So when this dude comes out, he says this, that, oh, it should be more fun and it should be more colorful. Dude, come on. You're just high yourself. And he's the one that say he should have that he should have been the one to direct a Superman movie. That just shows his ego right there. He's salty because he wanted to do it. And apparently he didn't get the chance, and boom, that's why he's saying that. So it's all good. But what I like about Zack Snyder is that he gave us the Batman of his vision that I wanted to see. Dude's dark, he's kicking ass, he's serious, he's brute, he's all manly, he's tough, he's like, yeah, bam, hit him in the face, whatever, kick their asses. And the same thing with Superman, all right? In times of crisis, in times of war, everything is going to be dark. Everything is going to be messy, it's going to be gritty, it's going to be brute, it's going to be, if you want to say, it's just going to be violent, period. All right? You can't have nothing cheerful and colorful there. And if you do have something colorful, and if you are cheerful, it's going to be all gone because you're focused on the battle. So that's why, as a fan and as a viewer, that kind of like, it doesn't bother me, but it just kind of be like, you know what, shaking my head. This dude, like, seriously, he just wants attention. You know, he's entitled to his opinion, but his opinion is invalid because honestly, he just wanted to be the one to do the Superman movie. All right. And it's a shame what they've done to Henry Cavill, because Henry Cavill will always remain as Superman, period. All right? And 20, 30 years down the road, if we're still here, that will continue to be the Superman that I prefer and I wanted to see more of, you know? But when you have people coming out bashing this, it just shows you that they're simple minded because they don't think outside of the box and they don't think bigger. They only think about, well, it should be like this and it should be like that. Look, man, not everything needs to be like the MCU. Not everything needs to be like Marvel. Not everything needs to be about that. All right? That's the problem with Marvel. It has ruined everything in cinema. Everything in movies, everybody thinks it has to be like Marvel. No, it doesn't. That's why this is all art. Do it and portray it your vision, your style. And a lot of us, it might not be you, but majority of us enjoy the Snyderverse. We enjoy what Zack Snyder gave us because we can relate. We can appreciate that type of art. You see what I'm saying? The same way you're enjoying the Batman, go ahead and enjoy it. I don't enjoy it. You get what I'm saying? That's just not my cup of tea. But you don't see me trash, like talking on all of y'all. But then when we talk about the Snyderverse, y'all get upset and y'all start labeling and calling us names. But then again, it shows the level of where we're at. So, greatness is different and it is what it is. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Make sure to drop your comments, all that good stuff. And as always, till next time.